Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified series action figure review, and thanks to the Hasbro warehouse sale I decided to get these 2-pack. You can see I already took them out of the box, but I still wanted to show you how it came out of the box. You can see some varnish there for the the packaging. It has like matte and varnished parts. You can see the artwork, very cool looking. Snake Eyes and Timber, actually that's the name of this product. There you have some, renders and legal stuff and more legal stuff, and the box is already open because I did. And they have, of course, some of these graphics here. You can go and check that in the website if you're interested in that. Number 52 of the line. Here we have the guys, Snake Eyes and Timber, all trapped there with some paper things. And I just wanted to show they come with a larger crate. Let's open that thing up, because he comes with a lot of goodies in there. We have this little bag as always. We just like that nice sound of care. Yeah, so you have some accessories there, and here you have, I guess, swords and more weapons and sheets. We'll do that all. And there we have them, Snake Eyes and Timber, out of the packaging, looking great. I'm very happy that I got this 2-pack, especially with the warehouse discount, because that makes feel like you are using your money a bit better, And all the stuff they come with, nothing of this is new. I mean, this is the same sword that came with the very first, the 00 Snake Eyes, which I didn't get, and I always regret. It was there in my face, and I'll get it later. Now it's like thrice or 4 times the price, Anyway, but painted, the blade is painted in gunmetal gray. Sorry, the language has left the building. There you have the hilt. I mean, the whole thing, even Snake Eyes is cast in like grayish. It's not black like the regular release, It's a bit like dark gray. There you have the blade, the sword. Here you have the sheath, which is cast in that gray plastic with that brown paint. Actually, that's cast in black or something with both gray and brown paint, and of course you can just sheath the blade. I won't put it all the way there because it really clicks there, and if it's gonna break, let's not do it on the review. Then you have, of course, all the Alley Viper machine gunnery. You have this one with an ammo clip, which is removable. Very cool weapon. Of course, I think Snake Eyes won't be able to carry all the things because he doesn't have a backpack. But that means we have more guns for other people who didn't get like cool guns, so we can give them some cool guns now. This one, is the clip the same? Let me just check that because we don't know. Cool thing, they share the clip design. Something I surely noticed already with the Alley Viper, but it's been a while, You have this hand that came also with that very first release with that shuriken there, and again, it's like a dark gray plastic, so you can put it in the number 2 Snake Eyes, but this is not a black plastic hand, it's a gray anyway, but it fits, of course, because it's for the same figure. You have the chopping hand, which also has, I don't know, is this like to scratch someone's face, or to hang at something? I don't know. I don't know what exactly you would do with this grippy thing he has there. I missed something there. This has a horizontal swivel, this one as well. You have the grenade belt, which normally, it came with just hanging at the figure, but I wanted to show you the poncho is the same. I have Stalker next to me, is the same that came with Stalker. If you have that figure, you know this piece already. So I just wanted to put it there, so you could notice. And now let's just bring this guy right in, because you have to notice it already. Let's do some comparison. As you can see, I think you can see this guy. One is really cast in black plastic, is really black plastic, and this one is, as you can see, like grayish. like gunmetal-y. I was like, I'm gonna swap that head to the... No, I think I'll just keep them as they are. It's interesting to me. I mean, the bodies are the same, just the boots are the actual difference. Otherwise, the whole sculpt is the same, just of course different colors and all of that. So it's cool. I mean, if we're gonna get the same figure, kind of, or almost the same figure, it's cool to have a, yeah, like color variants. I'm happy. I mean, I'm glad that it's not just like almost the same. I mean, it's a different plastic color and all of that. You can see, I mean, the grenade belt is the same. We'll check that in a moment. This guy doesn't have the... No, I cannot show it to you. It has the Arashikage symbol there, but not in red, of course. The paint, instead of silver for the buckles, are, you know, black or gunmetal and whatever. I mean, much detail pops more or better in this variant. Even if, I mean, the all black one with the silver details is like the super classic, you know. But here you get to see a bit more of the different things he has going on, because, I mean, you have a bit more color differentiation, you know. So that's something like that's what I wanted to say somehow. Anyway, you can see this guy can turn around. I don't know if I gave some oil there. I did put oil in the hips because I was starting to stress them. Anyway, let's go. He comes with the same Uzi that he came with the first release, and then with the other Alpha Commando release and whatever that's been around. It's not a new thing anymore. You have this harpoon weapon. You can tie... you can add some rope there. I don't know why they don't just include a little bit of rope. This is the alternate head for Timber, like the quiet, waiting, beach face one, you know. You have this... maybe one of the weakest knives in the whole line. I don't know why they give Snake Eyes the... At least it fits there and it stays. It's not gonna fall down, but it's like a tiny little, like, yeah, hungry. Like, this knife didn't get enough breakfast, you know. You have the little pistol here, and you have the suppressor, and you can, of course, just like put it there. Sad thing is, this is all before they started doing the fire effects. So I tried. I mean, the suppressor does have a little peg hole there, but it wasn't intended for it to actually have some fire effects there, which is sad. I mean, you could, if maybe there's some third-party effects that fit these weapons, but yeah, you can of course just put that there in the holster. And yeah, let's go to the actual figure right now. You have the punch, as I said. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. So this guy has the moves. He has more like, well, he has the attitude. I mean, of course, the head to the neck is tight because of the jaw and of the helmet and all of that. But combined with the neck, you do get the famous expression, you know. The arms can go all the way around. I mean, I remember this body being a good one. Of course, hopefully it's not super loose. I mean, this shoulder, this butterfly is a bit loose, but it's not falling to the side. You know, it stays in position. But it's super... Well, it's better that it moves. It's better than if it wouldn't move, you know. So he can do some cross action, of course. Is not as cool as with the Wolverine, but it's a good one, you know. It's a useful butterfly. Yeah, they should keep doing it like they did it here, you know, for every figure. I mean, surely there's some which are even better maybe, but I think this is still one of the most poseable figures of the classified line, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please, and by the way, if you're watching, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, because you know that's what makes a channel here in YouTube live or grow, or both. The arms are pinned and double jointed, has double jointed elbows. The hands that come equipped with the figure are... I don't want to twist that because it feels a bit like stuck. But anyway, he has Vertical swivels, yeah. Both hands are trigger fingered, but of course those will be also for the sword. Double jointed. This butterfly works as well, all fine. As you can see, he has the ab crunch that can go all the way back, and it doesn't get. I mean, it stays in a nice shape, and all the way forward. I mean, this guy, he does. I mean, it's a ninja, and this body mold does show. I don't want to force that, but you have the. Well, actually, it's cooperating. You have the waist movement. I think I oiled that. I hope. This is super oiled. Anyway, you have all the way. I mean, yeah, Snake Eyes lips to his name, and I mean the splits. You can kick 90 degrees without using the thing. And if you activate that, you will get a bit more. And if you really activate it, he gets the extra kicking. He's a ninja. I mean, for a ninja, yeah, we can take a good applied drop down mechanism. But again, I had to hit this guy and give all the. That must be a mix of water and oil. He has, of course, the thigh cut here. You have also the double jointed knees pinned. I mean, this is one of the very first classified figure, actually. Yeah, so all the way back before it hits that strap from the sheath here. You have the boots. These are the ones that came with the breaker figure for the first time. I mean, they're fine. They have a weird tendency, the sculpt is, I mean, if you take a look, like it's thick in the inside and the outside of the leg is like it fades, it's a weird shape. But anyway, I'm leaving these ones here. I remember on the breaker figure actually changed the sides, and I remember I felt like that should be the way, but I'm gonna leave this guy like this. You have the feet that can go backwards that far, forward that far before. I mean, you can jump on top of the sculpt there a little bit, and you have a decent, not the best, but also not the worst ankle rocker. That's for the Snake Eyes figure. Now for Timber, I mean, we have done this before with the Alpha Commando 2-pack. I'll leave the link up here if you want to watch that one, because it's not exactly the same. I mean, the Snake Eyes is a totally different figure. But yeah, here you have Timber. Good thing I didn't have to. I did put him into hot water, but it wasn't necessary. I just did because I was warming other figures. Yeah, I know, like it's always weird. Like I had to put action figures in hot water, but that's what guarantees me having no breakages, because otherwise I guess I would have broken already a huge amount. I mean, almost everything. I don't know. That's the way it is right nowadays, sadly. Here you have this great wolf figure, and yeah, I definitely wanted to have this guy as well. I mean, to have both colors, and I mean to have two different wolves. Let's already bring the first release. I mean, you decide for yourself which one you like better. I like both. But yeah, it's great to have the white one as well. Let's leave this guy there. You see, I mean, the head can go. I mean, head is on a double ball peg, can turn all the way around and all sort of, to the sides and up and down. You can mix it with the mane here. You can look down a bit more, look up. This thing can also turn a bit to the sides, I think. Well, I do at least. Turn it a little bit to the sides. Don't overdo it. Don't break anything. Be careful, the front legs can spread a little bit to the sides. I mean, you have ball pegs there. It has a bit of wiggly woggly. It can go, I don't know if all the way, or can it go? It can go all the way around, I guess, for both sides, but you check that. I mean, this one is a bit difficult. But anyway, you have, there might be water still falling down from the joints. But yeah, You have the midsection here that has one click backwards. Of course, if you turn it to the sides, maybe more, but the sculpt here clashes there. One click forward. Then you have this auto section. I don't know the canine anatomy, the name of their body parts. I mean, these are the legs, yeah, or the paw, and these are the paws, and yeah, but I don't know the name of the middle sections. If you know, please leave it down in the comment section below. If you want, you don't have to. You have also a bit of movement here, and the paws can also, they have, you know, the, I forgot the name, the tilt, you know. Same for this other leg, but just the other side, you know. This side you can go a bit, it got stiff. You have like one click going forward, or 2 clicks actually, come on. Yeah, 2 clicks, or backwards. You have this auto section here, and you have the, yeah, that thing going on. I'm not naming things because I just don't have the names. You have the midsection of the guy, the diaphragm, let's call it like that. You have all this range here, you have all this range here. Great thing to have, you know. I mean, it's a cool figure, this Timber. You have the tail, which is fluffy, but yeah, you can go up and down like this. You have to turn it if you want to go to move it to the sides, because it's a peg and a swivel, you know. But yeah, cool thing. And yeah, that would be it if I'm right, you know. And these legs, of course, can go a bit around. I don't know if all the way, I don't want to force it, but it can go. It has a nice range. I mean, of course, no living creature can go all the way around. That's just a toy thing, not an actual living being. They would tear the whole tendons and all of that. But yeah, cool thing, this guy. There you have the more quiet Timber look. Yeah, so I didn't have to hit it for that. I was just a bit careful, and it did pop. And there you have him. And yeah, the detail of the eyes, I don't know if they're well placed. I think that they're well placed. Nothing is out of place again. And there you have him, like, rrr. And there you have Snake Eyes next to Steel Brigade Night Ops from Valaverse, next to Stalker, the MCU Moon Knight, the Black Series Din Djarin, and the Crimson Bat. Next to Spider-Man, Deadpool, Psylocke, Cobra Viper, and Koska Reeves. There you have Snake Eyes next to both Timbers, Gwen Wyver, Fiona, and Wicked. And why not little vintage collection Grogu? And next to the other Snake Eyes releases so far, I mean the ones I have. I also have the movie one. I haven't opened that yet. I have to do that actually. But yeah, the number 2, I don't have the 00, but it's something like a mixture of these two. This is the retro carded one, review on the channel as well. The Alpha Commandos, Snake Eyes and Timber, and I mean, I love how this thing looks like. And yeah, I can only recommend, let's bring in this guy just because of the fancies. Our derpy looking revolucionario here. Anyway, Outback, no revolucionario at all. Anyway, but yeah, a great 2-pack. If you're caught up with everything else from the line and have some extra money you don't have nothing to do with, get it. Now, of course, money is important, so it's up to you if you want to get it. I did because of the discount. I wouldn't have paid, I wouldn't have got it, at least not now, at retail price. Not that I want to tell you don't get things at retail price, but of course, if you can get a discount, make the best out of your money, you know, because it's the getting is it's not getting easier. And great figures, both. I'm super happy that I have them. I actually like a lot having these variants of this mold, kind of. I mean, it's more than I expected. I thought it was gonna be black, but no, this is like a grayish color with black accents. This one is all clad in black, you know, and this guy, you can see more of the detail. Maybe, I mean, it's a different figure of sorts, almost the same mold, but you do have a paint difference. That's what I want to say. Timber, of course, is more obvious, like gray and kind of white, you know. Cool to have all these variations. I'll stop it there. Please leave a like, share and subscribe, comment, and all of that good stuff. Thank you for being here. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for just sharing the passion and your view time and all of that. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.